You can't please all the people all the time. Hey guys, it's John sitting out here on the back deck. I hope you're having a fabulous day. It is an overcast day here in Akron. Beautiful. It's 50 degrees, and I'm on the back deck with a fantastic mug of coffee. Really good this morning. I hope you guys are doing well wherever you are. You can't please all the people all the time. You know, my father used to have a saying. He'd say, "One oh crap wipes out 1,000 attaboys," but he didn't say crap. One oh crap wipes out 1,000 attaboys. The one thing my father didn't understand is that you had to give the 1,000 attaboys. I think in the world we tend to focus on negatives and forget to give the positives. 1,000 attaboys are important because without the thousand attaboys, the 1 crap has no meaning. There's no beautiful positive to measure it against. When someone says, "Oh crap," after giving 1,000 attaboys, it means so much more because that person is a representation of positive. And I'm a very lucky man. I get beautiful messages every day telling me that the videos affect people's lives in positive ways. Um, I love what I do. I love making videos. But every so often, I'll go into the comments section on my channel, and someone will have taken, I don't know how much time to do what they do, but they'll come on and they'll make a negative comment, and then they'll cut and paste that comment on a whole bunch of videos. Same comments over and over again. Somebody just this morning when I looked at the comments section, somebody put up that I'm a lousy speaker. I'm a terrible speaker. I smiled. I didn't realize that I made a good living as a professional speaker, which was very, very, very good. So this person just didn't like what I was saying. It had nothing to do with the way I spoke or the things that, but they just wanted to put negative comments on because they disagreed. The negativity was aimed, and they were the ones who were struggling with being negative. I'm a very positive person. My whole life, people will tell you I'm always laughing. My friend Tim told me the other day. He says he loves calling me because I'm always in a good mood. I'm always positive. The people who are reaching out just to be negative are the ones who they are living the lives of oh crap. They are living the life of things just suck, and they're reaching out to lash out at other people because of that. They'll choose their soapbox to stand on, and that soapbox always comes with soap opera. um, they'll get dramatic on you. You know, my saying that recently the concept of vegetarianism. I put out two different YouTube shorts. One of them was um, Jesus was not on the scene, and the second one was Nazarenes are not Essenes. They were two different topics. They had a little bit of slight overlap. I had someone came on who just said, "Stop talking about this. You're not allowed to talk about this. You're the only one talking about this. Nobody else is talking about this." Well, I was making those videos in response to somebody else's videos, so somebody else is talking about it. But this person just came on to be mad and angry and to tell me to stop and try to control what I was doing and control what I was putting out. That has nothing to do with the way it was put out. The video that was put out had nothing to do with the way I speak. It had everything to do with they didn't like what I was saying, and so they wanted to jump on and just throw out the oh crap. I don't waste time with that kind of negativity. I know that no matter what I say, I'm just going to be drawn into an argument with them because they just want to fight. So I just block them from the channel. I'm not letting you put that crap on my channel. Your oh crap isn't allowed on my Attaboy channel. um, recently I started doing new videos and um, new style, multiple cameras, all kinds of things. And I'm playing with that style. I had a 20% increase in retention on my videos. People started watching my videos longer because of the changes. I had about 4 people who tell me that the 3 camera is too distracting and I should go back to the other way. I'm okay with that. They're allowed to believe that as well. To me, it's about finding the balance that my audience likes. Now, I did find a 20% increase in retention by having the multi-camera shoots. But I appreciate one of the things I really appreciate about the people who told me that it was distracting is they were all very respectful. You can have a disagreement with somebody, but if you're not respectful, then you're wasting my time. So I took what they said to heart. To them it was distracting. So for me to love my audience, I have to find a balance where I can maybe use less jumping from camera to camera and maybe use it more minimally and still be able to keep the increased retention because quite honestly, the increased retention is important to me because that means people are listening to what I'm saying longer, which means that they're more likely to find something that will match their own truth because they're paying attention longer. The concept of just being a talking head video without any dynamic visuals was what I did for years. And my channel languished in the few hundred view per video world of YouTube. Now I'm getting over 1,000 views on every video. And things are growing because I'm using the tools that my that I have to create something that has more interest. Some people don't like change, and that's okay. My son is one. My son, he does not like change for anything, and he fights change hard. But no big outcome has ever been achieved without change. And so to me, I have to continue to grow. The other thing is my videos were going to start to suffer because I was getting bored with the way I was doing them. This new idea of being able to switch and do things like this changes my experience with the videos. And yeah, I want the videos to have huge impact and I want them to reach a lot of people. But if I'm not enjoying it, then I'm just making my life rougher.
This channel has no sponsors and is solely funded through viewer support. Links in description below, or get your coffee and tea at johnshow.com.
So expanding and going out into new ideas, new things. Now, like right now, I'm sitting on the back deck. This is very much like one of my old videos. This is a 1-camera shoot. This is not a 3-camera shoot. My plan right now is to do uh, three-camera shoot videos a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and do the one Saturday morning video as a 1-camera shoot sitting here. I do want to, in these though, I want to have better cuts, better edits. So a lot of times you'd see me on a 1-camera shoot where I'd be talking and then there'd be a little glitch and I'd be like here and I'd be talking again. Well, what happened in that moment was I had a long gap in the conversation or I sneezed or something and I cut that piece out and I did what's known as a cross dissolve. So that moment where I'm just like, and now I'm here, that to me just doesn't look good. It looks amateur. So I may with these videos, I will probably do the cross dissolves into maybe a close up or back, but still on only 1-camera shoot. So Saturday mornings are going to be 1-camera shoots. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday will be the 3-camera shoots. I will probably pare back on the jumps back and forth because I'm just learning that style of shooting. I've never done it before, and so those videos will be a 3-camera shoot. but maybe less switches from camera to camera. Um, but the thing is, I really first of all, once again, I really respected the people who said, "I don't like the new camera shoot because it's distracting for me." You know, they gave me reasons why it bothered them, and they were very respectful, and I love that. That to me is perfect, right? But sometimes we want the attaboys too, you know? So, and I'm not begging for attaboys. Please don't think I am. No way, shape, or form am I begging for attaboys. What I'm saying is that in life in general, we need to give more attaboys. We need to tell people that how positive, you know, they affect our lives, and we need to tell people that they're doing a good job. I make sure I tell my son how proud I am of him all the time. I let him know, and when I get mad, he knows it. He knows it, and a lot of times, all I have to do is go and give him the look over the glasses, and he goes, "Ooh," because I've given him 1,000 attaboys. I tell him he's loved every day. I let him know that he is a magnificent person, and then when the "oh crap" happens, it has effect because I've given the attaboys. I think we forget to give attaboys. I think we forget to give the positive reinforcements in the world. It's so interesting when I'm at a grocery store or something, and I give an attaboy or an attagirl to the cashier or to the person in line with next to me, or if I see somebody with a nice hairstyle, I say, "I love your hair." I give them the attagirl, the attaboy. I give them the positive reinforcement. And I see, "Oh, that's the coolest shirt I've ever seen. That's awesome," right? People will deliver pizza to my house. Yes, I still eat pizza. Right? And, uh, and they'll pull in a cool car, and I'll get into a conversation with them about their car. Well, obviously, if they have a cool car, that's something they love. When someone gives them a positive reinforcement about something they love, it just makes a communication, which makes 2 hearts be able to have contact. I'm having contact with him because I'm meeting him with something he loves, sharing that I love what he loves, and we're creating this love moment, no matter how simple it is. We tend to forget to give those attaboys. Those attaboys are something that are necessary in the world to create a positive world. To put more positive in the world is to create the more positive experience that we're all living. And when I look at the people who just come on my channel just to complain or just to step on their soapbox, they find out that I'm not a vegetarian, and they literally come on and tell me I'm a murderer. They literally come on and tell me that I'm a murderer and that I'm cruel to animals because I like steak. Well, it's not true. I'm not cruel to animals, and I love steak. You know, they're looking for the "oh crap" to stand on their soapbox and yell. And I don't allow that on my channel. Second it starts happening, I literally just hide them from the channel. I don't allow my life to be influenced by their hate and their anger. I don't let them yuck my yum. I live in my yum. You know, I'm walking life as a beautiful expression of self. I'm drinking my coffee. Thank you. I'm having a good time discussing basic topics with you guys. These Saturday morning videos um, have no outline, no script, no anything. They're just stream of consciousness conversation. But you know, the idea that people in your life are doing good things and not being recognized, I think it's important that you recognize. I think it's important that you recognize it. But when someone comes along and they are literally trying to yuck your yum, you know, to let them yuck your yum is a choice. To let them mess up your day is a choice. When I see these people say these horrific things to me, call me a heretic and a blasphemer, and all these medieval words that have no relevance to the world today, um, I don't let it get into my core. I don't let them yuck my yum. I just say, "That's theirs, not mine," and I release them. But this conversation this morning is not about what they're doing. It's about what we're not doing. You know, we don't give enough attaboys in the world. When you're out in the world and you're shopping and you got your blinders on and you're not seeing the people around you, you're not giving them the attaboys. Give the attaboys. Give the expression of love to the people around you so that they have the ability to then go, "Oh, I feel good about who I am and what I'm doing. I feel like I'm loved. I feel like I'm seen in the world." It really does have huge effect because that person is gonna feel better, and the next person they interact with, they're probably gonna treat them nicer. They're probably gonna start expressing more beauty in the world because you gave them the place to exhale. You gave them the moment where they said, "Look, I am okay. I'm good. I'm not bad. I look good. My hat looks good. I love my hat. Love my new hat. It's my new hat. Hope you guys like it. I think it's spectacular." Um, and on these 50-degree morning days, this hat feels great on my head. um, but I guess my point of this whole video this morning is to say, we live in a world that is a reflection of our belief, and everyone has beliefs. And the more you can give positive reinforcement for the beliefs that you like, you're doing is affecting the world in a positive way. You're leaving a beautiful wake behind you that affects more people because you've made somebody else's day better. And that to me is spectacular. The fact that you have the ability to affect somebody in that way just by giving them an attaboy or an attagirl, just by sharing something positive about them in that moment. It's important. It's an important thing to do. Give your attaboys, give your attagirls, give your expression of appreciation for other people so that they can feel that appreciation, so they can feel the love in that moment and recognize that they're okay. And they can exhale for that one moment because they're not being judged by people who have hateful agendas and just want to be mean and just want to be angry. Some people in the world just want to be angry, and you can't please them. You can't please them. No one wants to be told what to do. And when that guy told me this morning that I need to stop making these videos, I just laughed. He doesn't have that power over me. He can't tell me what to stop doing. It doesn't affect me at all. All it does is make him angry. What did I do? I hid him from my channel. I'll never see him again. He'll never put a comment on my channel again. You guys will never see him again because he was just spewing hate. I don't waste time. If you're not going to be loving on my channel, I'm not going to waste time. If you're just coming on to spew hate and anger, I'm not going to waste time. I'm gonna not let you yuck my yum. I'm not gonna let you give me a euro craps. I'm just gonna continue doing what I do, love what I'm doing, keep tweaking what I'm doing, find a great balance in what I'm doing so that I can affect the most people in the world in a positive way. This channel is all about the attaboys and the attagirls. It's not about the oh craps or the yucking someone's yum. And I'm not gonna let anybody else come on my channel and yuck somebody's yum or drop an oh crap. So that's my thought on this morning. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. It's just a positive world that we can create just by simple gestures of attaboys and attagirls. And that's my thought on this. You guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. See ya. Bye.